Hello, welcome to our classes. I'm Dr. KK Misra. This video tutorial is on multiple choice questions on principles of management. This is part 8. Now come to the questions. Number 1. The application of the principles of management has to be changed as per the requirements of the prevailing situation at a particular point of time. Which feature of the principles of management is being described in the given statement? So the correct option is A. Contingency. 2. Principles of management emphasize on logic and rational decision making rather than on the basis of bias and prejudice. The given statement highlights that the knowledge of principles of management leads to, the correct option is B, scientific decision. 3. Rule of thumb refers to A. Use of personal judgment in handling management issues. B. Adopting a hit and trial approach to resolve management problems. C. Both of the above. Correct option is C. Both of the above. 4. According to Taylor, even a small production activity like loading figures of iron into boxes can be scientifically planned and managed. This can result in tremendous savings of human energy as well as wastage of time and materials. Identify the related principles of scientific management. So here it is B, science, not rule of thumb. Correct option. 5. According to this principle of scientific management has for its foundation the firm conviction that true interest of the management and workers are one and the same. The prosperity for the employer cannot exist for a long time unless it is accompanied by prosperity for the employee and vice versa. The correct option is C, harmony, not discord. 6. According to Taylor, each specialist is to be assigned work according to his or her qualities. The employees who possess technical mastery should be involved in planning work, whereas those with energy and good health may be assigned execution work. Name the related principle of scientific management. So here correct option is C, development of each and every person to his or her greatest efficiency and prosperity. 7. According to this principle of scientific management, the employees should be rewarded for their suggestions which results in substantial reduction in the cost. The correct option is B, cooperation and not individualism. 8. Considering the fact that it is difficult to find one single person with all the needed qualities, Taylor suggested appointment of a specialist. Through this technique of scientific management, identify the technique. The correct option is C, functional foremanship. 9. The concept of work study techniques includes A. Time study, B. Motion study, C. Fatigue study, D. All. Correct option is D. All. 10. The objective of this technique of scientific management is to reduce a given line or a product to fixed type sizes and characteristics. Name the technique. Correct option is C, standardization and simplification of work. 11. This technique of scientific management helps in development of the concept of assembly line, which is widely used in automobile companies these days as well. Identify the technique. So the correct option is C, method study. 12. Which of the following is an objective of time study? A. To determine the number of workers to be employed. B. To formulate suitable incentive schemes. C. To calculate the labor cost. Or D. All. Correct option is D. All. 13. This technique of scientific management aims to determine the amount and frequency of rest intervals that should be provided to the employees during working hours. The correct option is D. Fatigue study. 14. The technique of differential piece rate system was developed by Taylor in order to A. Discriminate between efficient and inefficient workers. B. Reward the efficient workers. C. Motivate the inefficient workers to perform better. D. All. Correct option is D. All. 15. The application of this principle of management leads to higher production and better work for the same effort. Identify the related principle of general management. So here correct option is C, division of work. 16. According to this principle of general management, An organization should safeguard against abuse of managerial power. But at the same time, a manager should have the necessary authority to carry out his responsibility. Name the principle of management being described in the given statement. So here correct option is B, authority and responsibility. 17. Name the principle of management suggested by Henry Fayol, which advocates that there should be good superiors at all levels, clear and fair agreement and judicious application of penalties. Here correct option is D, discipline. 18. According to Henry Fayol, if this principle of general management is violated, authority is undermined, discipline is in jeopardy, order disturbed, and stability threatened, identify the principle. So the correct option is B, discipline. 19. Through this principle of management, Henry Fayol guides the managers to exhibit exemplary behavior and advises that they should not fall into temptation of misusing their powers for personal benefit at the cost of general interest of the organization. Which principle of management is being described in the above statement? So a correct option is C, subordination of individual interest to general interest. 20. Which principle of general management advocates that employee turnover should be minimized to maintain organizational efficiency? Correct option is A, stability of personnel. 21. Principles of management are not, correct option is B, absolute. 22. Principles of management provide, correct option is B, general guidelines. 23. Management principles differ from pure science principles because management principles are, correct option is B, situation bound. 24. Principles of management are significant because these result in, correct option is D, optimum utilization of resources. 25. Which one of the following is not a principle of scientific management? Correct option is A, functional foremanship. 26. Management should find one best way to perform a task. Which technique of scientific management is defined in this sentence? Correct option is B, method. 27. Unity of command is related to, correct option is A, superiors and subordinates. 28. Gangplank is related to, correct option is A, communication. 29. Management principles are flexible whereas dash principles are rigid. Correct option is A, pure science. 30. Dash denotes concentration of authority at the top level. Correct option is B, centralization. So this was all about this particular video tutorial. I hope that you have liked it, and if you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel or classes and press the bell button and pass it on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of